Good morning everyone. I dyed my hair red, which you can't actually see it when I make my hair curly because it kind of goes this darker colour. But yes, it's red and we like it. I'm going to show you what I make for breakfast. So I do eat breakfast like a king, unless I'm fasting. Sometimes I have just a juice or I have nothing. But normally, breakfast like a king. Let's show you what I do. Very first thing I do is I drink my lemon and ginger tea. And so we've got hot water here. And in this ice tray, I've juiced lemon, ginger, and then we've got turmeric, cayenne pepper, black pepper, and cinnamon. And that makes my little shots that I have in the morning. I drink that on an empty stomach. So that is the very first thing we do. Then we are going to make our morning yogurt bowls. Sometimes I do it with yogurt, sometimes I do it with chia seeds, and sometimes I do it with teff. Today we're going to do yogurt. We've got Greek style yogurt. I never go for 0% fat in my yogurts because that means they've loaded it up with sugar. I'd rather have the fats than the sugar. 1 banana, so half a banana in each bowl. And then we have washed blueberries and raspberries. In they go. So first I go with some mixed seeds, some flax seeds, chia seeds, extra pumpkin seeds because they're so good for you. And my husband loves them as well. So I'll give him some extra. And some goji berries. And then with the Brazil nuts, we only need 5 each. I just take those with the knife and I break them like that. It's the quickest way. And then a bit of agave honey. And that is that done. Beautiful little fruit and nut yogurt bowls. Second part of breakfast is we're going to make some greens and some scrambled eggs, and I will show you how I prepare the greens. So we just pull each leaf off, and I'm basically going to cut the spine out. Well, I call the spine. I don't know if it's called the spine really, but that's what it represents to me. So it's going to get cut out, and then I'm going to chop it in pieces. Then I will wash it in here. I don't know what it's called. I think it's called like a salad spinner. I will link it in my LTK page if you want to grab one. But whenever you wash your salad, you can put it in here, wash it. You take this out, pour the water out, put it back in, put the lid on, and just spin it, and that gets all the water off your leaves so that you don't have a wet soggy salad. And then I will show you what's next. The other thing that's going to go in with the greens is some garlic and some red onion. I only need half of this red onion, and I love garlic, so we'll put 3 bulbs in. Put this onion back in the fridge because we will use that tomorrow. Okay, so onion and garlic is done. In the pan that I'm going to cook the greens, I'm going to put a little bit of sesame seed oil. Just put my onions in there because I need this poured. I will fry the onions a little bit until they're soft. Then I will put the greens in, and once the greens are in, I'll put a little bit of soy sauce on top of the greens, and I mean a really little bit because otherwise it will be too salty. And once I've done that, then I put the garlic in so that we have a nice fresh garlic flavour. Now I've done that, I've saved my garlic over here. Veg to put into the eggs. So I have a little bowl because I'll put that all in the frying pan. Okay, so we've got all our tomatoes cubed up. You can put whatever veg you want in here. You just want to cube it up quite small. We'll put some courgettes. Okay, courgettes go in here. Some onion. And that is also going to go in here. And while I'm doing all of this, I'm drinking my tea, which you can see all the ginger and lemon bits in there. Now it's melted. I love waking up this way. Let's cook. Okay, so I've got my 2 pans. We've got the sesame seed oil and the onions in here. So we're going to turn that on and let that start to cook. And then I'm just going to pour a tad bit of sunflower oil in to that pan. My greens are now washed. Strain them. In this pan for the greens, we're going to go with a little black pepper, and I like to use Celtic salt. We'll put all our veg in now. And then we're going to use this bowl to mix some eggs, some pepper, some salt. This is ready for the greens to go in. Turn that fire down. Once that's covered with all the oil and the onions, I'm going to put that garlic in now. You want to cook your greens for quite a while, otherwise they will be bitter, and that's the last thing you want. So you want to get them nice and wilted. Now they've kind of softened just a tiny bit, we're going to put some soy in, and I always buy gluten-free soy, and just a little bit, like that. I've already got salt in there, and soy sauce is very salty, so you don't want to spoil it. Once it's at this stage, we take a little bit of water, and that will steam it a little bit. Perfect. You turn that all the way down, and we'll just keep an eye on it. Let's get on with this. While this is cooking, we're going to grab 4 eggs. We put a bit of salt and pepper in with the eggs, and we're going to whisk that up. Now this is starting to look like it's cooked through. And then what I like to do is I like to make a little area. Pop those eggs in now. These greens are ready now, so we can turn this fire off. And we're going to scramble this egg. It doesn't matter if some of the veg goes into it because it's all going to get mixed up in the end. I just like to try to make the scramble a little bit more done before it actually gets onto all the veg. And I really do like my scrambled eggs well done. I don't like them sloppy and soggy. Yuck. But if you like them like that, then don't cook them for this long. And then we're just going to fold in all those vegetables into the egg. Great, and I'm going to turn the fire down on that, and I'm going to start plating up. You can see all the carrots that I'm going to juice later in the back. But we're going to take an avocado, which is going to provide our yummy fats. I slice it while it is in its case, skin, whatever you want to say. And I just spoon that round, pop him out, slice him in his skin, scoop him out. You might want to miss out this part, but I love to have a little bit of mackerel, so it's very good fish for you. It doesn't have to be a lot. On with our greens and our egg. And there you have it, that is our King's breakfast. So this is what we eat for breakfast most days. And I could go on to telling you the juices and shakes that we make, but maybe I'll leave that for another day. Otherwise, I will be here forever. Hope you all have a yummy breakfast. Bye.